What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Brent, and today I will be reviewing one of my favorite pieces of equipment. When Neewer hit me up and asked me if I wanted to do a collaboration, I told them I would, as long as you send me a Fresnel lens. You all know I love my hard light, so I've been doing tons of research on what modifiers I can use, and this is one of the ones that stuck out to me like a sore thumb. I have Sade with me today. She's dwarfing me at the moment. Model extraordinaire, content creator, all of the above. We are excited to get into this content, so let's hop right in. So for our first lighting setup, we are simply using the Fresnel lens on a CB300C. So this is a 300 watt light. The cool thing about this studio is that they have blackout curtains, so I'm able to black out the entire studio and just focus on what my light is doing. So currently I have the Fresnel lens focused all the way to a short beam. This way we're kind of getting like a dark vignette around Sade. And as those of you know, I love my bare bulb flash and also bare bulb constant lights. And the main reason being for the sharp shadows and just the ability to get really crisp highlights on my subject. The big reason why I wanted to invest in a Fresnel is because I am now able to focus that same direct light in a way that I'm not able to do with a reflector and a grid. So for starters, we're just gonna be using one light, 300 watts. I'm gonna have the Fresnel lens on there, and I'm gonna be playing around with different levels of intensity and focus, expanding and also shrinking that focus spot so we can play around with how the light is falling on my model. Let's get it rocking. So for the first look, we are just going to have the Fresnel on. So it's just gonna be blasting straight at you right behind me. Let me know if you need to take some blinks, right? If you can't keep the eyes open too long. For the posing here, I wanna keep it like super sharp, sexy. So really, you know, triangles, really giving me like nice editorial vibes. And there will be some moments where I just don't want you looking at me, but for the moment when we start, I'm just gonna have you looking straight at me.
Editorial,
Yeah, get into that. Yes, there we go, 3, 2, nice. Good, nope, you're good, yes. 3, 2, nice. 3, yep, I'm gonna go wide on these. That's perfect, actually. Good, yep, 3, 2, good. 3, 2, nice. Perfect, yes, 3, 2, good. 3, 2, 3, 2, nice. A couple more wides here, yep, 3, 2. Great job, Sade, 3, 2, good. Let's do a few where you're not actually looking at me. All right, so you can kind of just, and then we can change up the leg position a little bit. So try to, you know, use the knees a little more. Yeah, so like giving me triangles and such. Yes, just like that. I'm gonna start out wide, 2, good. 2, yes. 2, absolutely, yep. 2, good. I'm coming closer, I'm gonna go mediums now. So now try to keep the arms in a little bit closer, because if we go further out, I'm not gonna have you. Yeah, 3, 2, love that. 2, yep. 2, perfect. 2, yes. Come to me, yes. Nice. 2, good. Yes. Nice. Let's do something where we have the jacket open, kind of on the shoulders. Yep. I'm actually gonna go pretty wide on these. Nice. Yep, 3, 2, good. 2. Nice. Close-ups. Yep, good. Nice. Good. Yes. Actually, stay there. I love that. Yeah, when you're right there. 2, good. Nice, yes. 2, cool. Now come to me. Boom, yep. I'm gonna go super close for a few. Open this up a little, yep. Nice. All right, yeah, so we're gonna lean into allowing the fan to kind of make it a little more editorial. I'm gonna come here on this side, yep, perfect. 3, 2, good. 2, yes. 2, love that. 2, yep, I'm gonna come in a little closer. 2, nice. Yep. Perfect, Sade. Oh, love that. Come to me real quick. No, like you don't have to turn to me. Yeah, just eyes. Yep. Nice. Cool, I'm gonna go wide for a few. Yep. Perfect. 3, 2, yes. Nice. 2, yep. 2, here. Let's take the jacket kind of like off the shoulders. Yeah, and then just yes, yep. Nice, yep, these are wide shots. And you can bring the legs a little more apart. Yep, and then really bend into that knee. Yes. Yep, 3, 2, good. Nice. 2, Take that hand, yes. 2, good. Nice, yes, right there is perfect. 2, nice, 3, 2, yes. All right, let's lock in. Yep, and really, yep, push into that. Yes, you already know, see? That's what I'm saying, yep, 2, perfect. 2, love that. 2, yep. 2. And now let's try, instead of the hands going here, try to interlock them when you bring them to the bat and turn them the other way. Yes, more like, yeah, more in towards you, yep. And then really push those elbows straight. Yep. 2, yeah. 2, nice. 2, cool. Now we can switch up the pose, how you're about to bring it back to the front. I am not here, this is, yes. Absolutely, good. Nice, yep, stay there, good. Boom, yep, 2 more of these. Good, last one of these, yes. Good, let me get 1 more of those. Nice. Now kind of just be in the mirror. You can take the leg off, maybe even play around with it more just to the side, if that makes sense. Like you're,
Here again?
yeah. Yeah, more like that, yep. Good, yes. Let me look at this one real quick. Cool. Nice, yep. Great job, Sade. Yep. Perfect. Love that, yes. 2, good, let me get 2 more here. Good, yep, last one. Take the left hand down, so just keep the right hand in the hair, left hand stays down. Yeah, cool, there you go, yep. Find that balance. Yeah, 3, 2, nice, 1 more here, yes. Perfect. All right, everyone, that's gonna do it for another video. We shot the Fresnel lens in a few different lighting setups. I wanted to really test this out by itself. As I normally use bare ball by itself, I don't typically use a second or third light. So that is the way that I wanted to test this Fresnel lens out for its first usage. I wanna give a huge shout out to Neewer for sending this bad boy through. It has a 10 to 35 degree beam angle. So we did kind of open it and close it, depending on the shots that we were getting. But I was really loving the vignette that we were able to get around my subject to really make her stand out and pop without even needing a second light in the background. Now this light is rated to be used with up to a 600 watt light, so you don't have to worry about not having enough power. I personally shot it through a 300 watt light and it worked like a dream. Being able to black out the studio was absolutely perfect. Huge, huge, huge shout out for Sade for coming through today. Sade, where can the people find you?
You can find me on Instagram or just Google my name. It's NAKAHARASUNAKO5. I know it's a long name, but it's well worth it, okay? So see you guys soon.
That is a long name. I'm gonna put that right here so y'all can spell it correctly, and it'll be linked in the bio. If you wanna check out the Neewer CSF10 Fresnel lens, it'll be linked in the bio as well. Thank you all for coming through. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and we will catch you all in the next video.
Bye.